Welcome to Mike Jabateh Political and Social Forum. Today, I'm in conversation with Honorable Musa Bility. Recently, and Senator Prince Johnson of Nimba County accused Honorable Bility of embezzlement, and it means that that former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf gave some cash for the resettlement or to settle the land disputes in Nimba County. But today, I'm going straight to the point with Musa Bility. He's going to explain his part, what actually went wrong. Good morning, Honorable Bility.
Good morning, fellow Liberians around the world. It's Sunday morning. Either you are resting home or you're on your way to church. I want to give you the best of the day and wish you a pleasant Sunday.
Okay, you get the death news of Honorable Jordan.
Sadly, very sadly.
Okay.
Jordan and I were very close. In fact, traditionally, because he was married to one of our brothers, I used to always call our wife. She was decent, full of life. We've lost one giant. Honestly, we've lost one giant. And she really fought for life, but, God gave her and take it, and now she's gone. All we can do is to wish her the best and to pray for her little daughter who she left behind.
Okay, let us go straight to the point. You listen to the introduction, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Concerning the land dispute in Nimba County.
I think one of the things that has happened, and that's what made me to agree to this interview, I think all of us have allowed Senator Prince Johnson to assume a role that gives him the right to, spew sometimes tribal sentiment or sometimes misinformation against other people without anyone coming to talk about it. I think that has to stop now. I'm not prepared for that. The last time you had another interview with him and he made that statement, I tried to be very civil and say I will leave him to his conscience, but it keeps coming. The information that the land dispute, there's no issue and it's with me because of money, it's lie, and it's carefully calculated. Remember, election is coming again. We're coming to midterm election. Prince Johnson is back at 8. The things that you know very well, you divide Nimba County during election period so that, because largely people are always, the majority is always dissatisfied, and he takes advantage of that. But having said that, here are the facts. I was asked to chair a committee of Nimbayans, prominent Nimbayans, like Justice Soko, Honorable Harry Yuan, and all 9 members of the Nimba County Legislative Caucus, including Senator Prince Johnson and Senator Adolfo Dolo. I prepared a budget of $250,000 and gave it to the President of Liberia. Madam President, this is the budget that the committee needs to do the work from start to finish. The President told me, Musa, you are a businessman, you are from Nimba. Things are tough on the government. This will be your contribution. Try your best and fund this by yourself. In the name of my country, for peace of my people, I agreed. And I funded the work of the land committee headed by myself 100%. Every dime that was spent, including all the money that Senator Johnson received on every trip. Every trip he received gas, he received padan from me, through my chief of staff, Prince Fofo, who you can talk to. Thank God the records are still there. He signed for all those money, my money, because of my county. We did the work, I think it was a good piece of work because everybody was committed to it. We finished. We came to a conclusion. We determined that the Mandingo people land were illegally occupied by the people there, but we also determined that we should resolve this issue peacefully, which means we value the home and we say to the person in the house, this house is not for you. We want you to get out. However, for peace sake, we have valued this house as X amount of dollars. Even though the house is not for you, leave the house and we'll give you the money, value, the equivalent of the house. We did that. We prepared all that document and every one of us signed. We submitted to the government of Liberia that we finished our work. We've determined that all these people, and we listed the people down, based on negotiation with them. Some areas of very few house owners decide to take the money. And then other areas, the majority of the people who were illegally occupying the houses agreed to take the money. So we reported to the president. There was a big program at the executive mansion. And the president thanked our committee. And from that day, the committee was dissolved. Because we were not charged with the responsibility of implementing our own work. It was the government. The payment of the money to the house, the properties, to the people that were illegally occupying the place, or the real owners, were done by the government of Liberia through the Ministry of Finance, Justice, and Internal Affairs. It was headed by the Internal Affairs Minister. $1.2 million. I, Musa, or any member of my committee did not see that money. The money was not paid to me. When the money was made available, which was almost a year after our commission had been, our report had been submitted to the government, we were no longer in existence. We have no legal authority even to hold money. The government of Liberia wrote the check directly to the owners. So where Prince Johnson is coming from and lying about, this is the same man who goes and tell the people that we will not be here and allow anybody to come and move you up from your homes. He's the same person. He's the one that is sowing the seed of this call. And I think that it is time for Nimba to stand up. There's nothing, there's not a damn thing he can do about the fact that I am from Secretariat. My spinal cord, my umbilical cord is buried in Secretariat. And nobody can do anything about that. He cannot do anything about that. He has no right to further divide those people. That county is already suffering. He divides the county all the time. And then he comes now and hide behind. And I want to say, President Weah, I appreciate the fact that as president of the country, you have an alliance with Senator Johnson. Well, you are also my friend. I care deeply about you. I care deeply about how you fare. I just want you to be careful. That's all I can say.
Okay, Honorable Musa Bility, why is it that those that receive the money, they refuse to leave the Mandingo people property in Nimba County or return their property?
I put that blame on the past government, and I urge this government to enforce it. It is wrong. You know, this land issue has brought so much injustice in that country. We need to be careful how we threaten it. Most of our people have now died out of frustration. The other day, Ome died. Our people are becoming emotional about these things. And all we're doing is, the county is divided. You have the good people, or the so-called good people, who are silent. All these so-called good Nimbayans who are saying that Prince Johnson is the bad guy, they too are silent. You can't take money from government and sign an agreement to step out of somebody's house and refuse.
So what
the government has to enforce it.
So what you intend to do then to meet President, we have to explain that to him?
Yes, I intend to ask the president to check the report out. Our report is very clear. Everybody has taken this report from me. The last time, a few months back, the United States Embassy called me that they want a copy of the report. The European Union called me. They want everybody keep taking this report. I don't know what they are doing with it. But the truth of the matter is that it is very frustrating. Look, in my hometown where I was born, my house has not even been turned out. I just bought a new property in Secretary, which I'm going to renovate to move there. I have a radio station there.
Yes, I know that.
That is contributing to the development of our country. Something that I'll continue to do. I'll move my football team there. I will operate from Nimba. That's my county, and those are the things that I will do. But definitely, the government of Liberia under President Weah has to look at it. I don't want the political alliance between the CDC and Prince Johnson's party to put this property issue under the carpet. It is not. In the same vein, I've always told my people that we have to prove and show our resolve. The alternative, Sekou Sano, he has a nice property in Ghana now. We are delighted that the mosque in Ghana is open. Hopefully in a month, the mosque in Secretary will be open. And so, you know, one of the most beautiful houses in Nimba County today is built by Justice Kabina Janet. So, hopefully we're going by. I just bought a property, a compound, that will have villas and mosques and different things for my comfort, so that when I go home, I don't have to go to stay in Harrington Conway's house. I'll come to my house, and then from there I'll go and see him. So we have to also, we the mandingo people, we have to think about going back to Nimba.
But your people are frustrated. Most of them are frustrated. When I visited Camford, Gbapa, Campley, they all accuse you that your organization, the National Mandingo Caucus, have done nothing to even help the Mandingo people. And you are the founder of that organization.
Well, politics has changed, government has changed, and conditions have changed. The National Mandingo Caucus is headed by Honorable Sekou Kole. He's dedicated, he's hardworking, and he's honest. We as a people need to rally around him. I remember at Sekou age is when I became president of the Mandingo Caucus. I know what I want to do. You know what I want to do. You are here. So we cannot abandon him. What you call, if you say that I was successful, it was not because of myself. It was because there were people like Soko Sako, Justice Sako. There were people like Kabina Janet. There were people like Lucini Kamara. All these people, all the people in our community, they all stood by me to make me successful. Omer Kamara, who passed away, Kalakeke, all these people, they stood by me. They said to me, Musa, you are our small brother, but we'll support you. ST, Mr. Secretary, all these people. So, therefore, it is not, if the Mandingo Caucus is failing, all of us are responsible. Nobody should blame Sekou Kole.
Honorable Bility, you have over thousands of people that are watching you this morning, Honorable Bility, and what assurance that you can give to the Mandingo people concerning their land in Nimba County?
It's not in my hand.
You are a leader.
Yes, but we all have to make the case.
No, you are a leader. You have responsibility for your community.
My responsibility is what I'll continue to do, to tell the government to implement. We're not asking for a new deal. We're not asking for anything else. We're asking for the government to enforce what has been agreed on, signed for, and disregard the dangerous rhetorics of Senator Prince Johnson, and disregard the divisive rhetorics of Senator Prince Johnson. Okay, he needs to understand that that's a country of 1 million people, and he has spent enough time there, and he need to look behind and see what has he done. The country is every year the country is divided even more.
But Honorable Bility, if you look at the Chief Justice, most of the judges in Nimba County are manos. Even the messenger, the clerk, when I visited that, it was recently. Mandingos are complaining that they are not getting justice because most of the judges there are mano people. Why not? And you guys recommend to the president to carry on different tribal group in Nimba County.
I'm not in the judiciary system. I don't have control over that. But Ganda is not the Supreme Court. Ganda is not the Circuit Court. If you go to Nimba and on a case and the judge there does not look at a case, you have the right to go beyond Nimba. What we need to do, and this is what I told our people, and people, started misinterpreting my position. I said, we need to take a two-pronged approach. One, we need to begin to find empty lands, buy it, and move our community, our new community. Put our own name on those communities, make our own rules and put our own name. We're talking about identity. If you go to Lofa County, you have Mandingo identity in Kwadubuni district. All this noise we're causing here in Sanukule, where is the Mandingo identity in Nimba? I said, Ganta being the largest, the most populated area, let's find between Sokopa and Ganta, let's find the free land there. Let's begin to create our own city. And at the same time, the last time, of course, some people who lacked some understanding started saying that I said that we should forget the land. I said, let us all invest in getting new places for ourselves, since I believe, and that's what I said that time, that there's no political will and there will not be none to get that land back. Here is why I believe. So I said, look, let's go get our own land, start building new cities, new towns in those lands, name it after ourselves, our own community, and do our own thing. At the same time, take collective legal action and go to court and say the government has given these people money, they have accepted it, and then they refuse to give the land, to give the property. They're seeing history repeating itself. Having sold your land and accepted it, the payment. So at this point in time, we need to take action. But at the same time, we can't be sitting down. Our people are dying out of frustration. We will have something. We got to do something. We got to do something. And I'm sure people are willing to do something. We can't sit down like that and say, if we don't have that. You can't be in the rain falling on you. You say, if someone don't open the door for you, you're not going to get a shelter. And then when you get a shelter, fight for your land. Go to court, and politicians. Election will never stop coming in Liberia, and I keep saying this to the people. 18 months from now, we'll be into the senatorial election. Prince Johnson is already looking for his position on that. He's joining the current government, and then therefore he's going to determine who the candidate of the current government is. We have to rebuke this man. We have to make sure that there are people who can say no to him. We got to agree.
Okay, and they are asking you from Bengoma, one Mawasiki Kloma say that did Honorable Bility and did Honorable Bility Land Committee issue certificate that the problem has been resolved?
Yes.
Why you have to do that?
We said, I don't know what you call certificate.
To certificate that the land issue have been resolved, that the land conflict in Nimba County have been resolved.
Who says that?
Did you issue certificate?
To who? We issue a report.
Okay.
That report did not say that the issue has been resolved. That report simply said we have identified the issue and laid out the solution. Madam President, here is our report. The government took our report and carried it to cabinet, and the cabinet approved it and authorized the Minister of Finance to disburse the money. We were not the final arbiter. We were a commission set up to resolve the issue. We sat and wrote what are the issues and what are the resolutions. People agree on everything, sign document accepting the outcome of our work, and then we turn that over to the government of Liberia. That's what we did.
Okay, Honorable Bility, we're going to kick the land and this issue aside, and your last, and what will be your warning to Senator Prince Johnson, who can get to another topic?
Senator, focus on your senatorial job. You have divided this country long enough. You need to stop. Nobody is afraid of you. I promise you, nobody is afraid of you. You cannot do worse than what you have already done. Nobody is afraid of you. And if you want to divide this country, we will stop you from dividing the country. This is just too much. We'll never accept it. You need to get out there and say the truth. You sign that document. Prince Johnson signed the document that we prepared. That committee, I hate to say this, that committee work was really good. The money used, over $250,000 that was used to do that work, was 100% paid for by me. I never got any refund from the government of Liberia. Yes, the understanding was that, I should pre-finance it and later on I'll be paid. I never got any money.
Now, why will you use the money on government?
I want them. $250,000 is nothing if it will bring peace to my county. That was my only conviction. And Prince Johnson was aware. He knew that the money was coming from my hand. He knew it. And I said all the time. Senator Dolo was there. All the other representatives out there, they are still alive, except for one person. And they can know. So you talk, every time you talk about what money? Nobody give me money. I use my own money to try to bring peace to my country, my county. And then the government paid the people. And you are aware that the people receive the money. Well, I told the people, I keep telling the Mandingo people, every time Prince Johnson come and talk to them, he's not honest. You need to stop thinking that he is the one that resolving this issue. He's the one that causing the problem. And I think that one of the things that we should do is to any politician in Nimba who feel that they don't want our vote, he must make a commitment on this land issue before we give our vote to you. Okay, now the last point, Honorable Bility, most people are watching you often around the world, and they are saying that, Honorable Bility, the best thing you can do to set a committee to meet President George Weah to explain their problem to him. Who problem? The Mandingo people problem, the land report problem, that he should be able to implement it. The government or to intervene. Yes, I think the people should do that. Who people should do that? You are a leader on mobility. Yes, I think we all should do that, and I agree. And I think we have a responsibility to inform this government to know that something has been done. The people have taken the money. When are you going to do that on mobility? Well, there's a leadership on the ground. I will talk to the president today.
Okay.
And then I will get Honorable Kalil, the president of the Mandingo Caucus, and we'll find time.
To meet the adults and then meet the president we are.
Yes, we have to meet him. Because this has to stop.
Yeah, all depend on it. Okay, Honorable Bility, let us get in. There's a rumors that you want to contest for the senatorial seat in Musa Hassan County.
I have not made any decision yet. I did consider it, but it has a lot of implication. So when I make the final decision, I will definitely let you know.
Honorable Bility, and you are a Muslim, am I right?
Correct.
Your wife is a Christian.
Yes.
Why?
Because religion does not play a major part in my relationship with people. I don't think it should. For your information, Yasser Arafat, that all of us know, his wife of almost 30 years was a Christian. You know, the former Secretary General of the United Nations, Boutros Ghali. Egypt is a 99% Muslim country. He was a Christian. So religion should not play a lot of role in our human relationship. You know, Islam is very clear on that. Islam is very clear that no one has the right to determine who is a godly or ungodly person. Only God alone can do that. That's what I love about Islam. Islam is the most liberal religion in the world. Islam is the most accepting and most welcoming religion in the world. Maybe people refuse to understand it, or maybe we have not done a lot of work to teach it. But Islam is a good religion because it does not allow you to look at other people differently. It forces you to respect the belief of other people. I've been married for that long. I never had any problem with my wife. It has no impact on my children. It has no impact on who I am. It's not going to change. If my wife desires to be a Muslim, I welcome it, but she's not forced to. And this is the way it is.
Are you pleased with her?
Very. Absolutely, no problem.
Who is Denise Bility?
My wife.
Is she from Grand Crew?
She was born in Musa Hassan
Bility.
Yeah.
She's a Congo woman?
No. She has a global background.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Bility, and Macintosh Camara is saying that the diaspora leaderships want to meet Honorable Bility for Musa. They say they want to meet you.
Oh yeah. I don't know when they want to meet me. I'm available today. I travel tonight. I'm going to Europe. But the whole day, you doesn't have my number, and we can talk. I'm more than happy to talk to them.
Okay, I hope you get it and they can just come around. Mr. Bility, I want to make you laugh.
Yes.
I want you to speak your daddy today to your Mandingo brothers and sisters. Let the message be clear in your daddy today.
No, Nakmanfa Mazian go Prince Johnson Nakmanfa la ko nuna wali tala go medina weda munda ewu yala nimba du ko mina wi migela masa muso na fanga ko ne ke akundile amma waydima nan jeka na wali tala committee of ballet suzukeni sai fia ma balela dala wa cheme fia dala wa biwolo na wodona akomino Mavana Babingala, Makatakata, Sebetaka di Masa Musoma. Kafa Kubeba, Mano ni Jobo, Anime or Abe Bema, Boom, Mona Dinaka for okay, Nebobona, Mausala. Mayamun Nafa, booming in Dako to I wait Maka Wadi Ulma. Mona Woli Tala, Mana Seba Takata di Gometima. Woli Prince Johnson, Woli Comani, Woli Fema di Numa. Wali there what New York committee me on the whole but dissolve kaudu. So committee fanga tite no be olo to Amara with the Amara Kone with the Minister of Finance. Amara ne say alibi. because amana wa itala kadi Harrison Kanwema and Ivani Seli internal affair ma woli ye makoso wo dilo nuta bayate mine wole ka sebella dan ka tunyo fo ka fo bomini momi bomina atate bomini momine tay modno obelekala kame o bo betaw du ka fo ka bese ka fo mo we bo ndama mona fo do ay mo bo ndama mo mo te bo na ma fendama ka wo dama kata do ayta yoro gbenyi ni ajenye mona olekala bo prindonji komikala ave pela vode watife masunyala then na do komine because do komi mo masianale so ave na do komi mo masian do kolo then mo build okay prindonji be kanale kede ma protect la o banzan la so amomo lo ja nina me fa olo ngapa mo na monama ngo mata koti la ma do kolo then ma fa do gbenyi ni ma jenye ebe du kabo koko panu kati ngapanu we ebe du bari ni na kabia no ni ebe se ka otola me cho wan badi la you know for me o me kita mini abe bambo ana la du komino la sana kita at least kaka yo di tola ola me ni baba mo de nimba sekepe bol kefa ye foi te koko te nimba ni me tolo so mama jekan du ni kama jekan to bia no ngaba bena do ya kolono soko pani wo ma doni ladindela ngapale mo be zeka obeke so you know ndave du kana ka vo anye ka vo pinyo na kuma fa wiale tinyo talo aka pinyo zu alukalo atetinyo fola momi da ajekane momi abika fo abi sonda na sini amen rabo momi do ila to otila di
okay na kumara ban kata ben en jokotan district number 2 mona mera ni suku kene u berintalo ani amara kono u berintalo just janawu ay berintalo ni suku kene berintalo ani tumondu you know kwai moni bale ma kata ben en district number 2 ma wone jere kan kanyalo 2011 moni yon na Ocean View Hotel ne kala na woli midira we ma pay ma kusa chege kata ben convention ma wa mosi mon bayna yi toti na kata ben su kene kuile na kasabule kona district lose kala
well
ma fanglelo
yes
okay
you know the issue of District 2 is a serious issue. I think that we should resolve it. I don't want to talk about it, and the reason why I don't want to talk about it is that our community is different. You have to respect adults, you have to respect family, and to think that because my name is Musa Bility, that's the thing I love about Mandingo people. No matter who you are, there's a tradition that you have to respect. There are adults you have to respect. There are imams that you have to respect. And I know that these people are bigger than me. What we have done through the Mandingo caucus is to try to resolve this issue. I don't want to sit here and deny anything. I don't want to sit here and accuse anybody. But hopefully, we'll resolve it. We have passed through a more difficult period than this. By the grace of God, we'll resolve it. Our community will come back together. But it's true, we have some difficult relationship. But I mean, I think it's with us and the people you just need. I know Amara Kona is not there because we have no problem. In fact, I just spoke to Amara before coming on. I sent him a message that I was coming to. So we have excellent relationship, so there's no problem. But yes, clearly there's a problem with me, Lucini Kamara, Ome Mamaka, Justin Jane on one side, and then Sekou, my brother Sekou Kene on the other side. But we have reached out to the elders, the imam, to try to resolve it. At the point of resolution, we have to state the facts. We have to state what happened, and they will determine whether I am wrong or whether Brother Sekou is wrong. And then whatever they come away is what we always go back. You know how our community is. When the elders say you're wrong, you're wrong. Whether you feel that they didn't do justice to you, that's your business. So for us, when we come to that time and we explain ourselves, I'm very sure that my brother Civil Kenner will also be able to explain himself. And if we are wrong, we apologize to him and move on.
Okay, the Secretary Mosque, when are you going to open your mosque in Secretary? Make the announcement?
Not my mosque, our mosque.
Our mosque, the people of Secretary Mosque, when the mosque is going to be open?
I think from what I know, it will definitely be the second week in March.
Second week in March?
Yeah, because we have no more time. Rainy season is here now. That mosque is the best mosque in Nimba County. Yeah. And we want to encourage, we have the school. As soon as we finish with the mosque, we go to the school. We challenge the people of Bana and the people of Tapeta to do the same thing. We challenge Justice Janet and his people, and we go to Tapeta. If we want to become productive, youthful citizens of Nimba County, we have to go back in every way. We have to rebuild our schools. We have to send our children to school. And that's what I'm doing now. I got my compound. I'm building in Saglipe. I'm also my hometown where my mother is coming from.
Your grandmother.
My mother.
Yeah, mother, yeah.
Where my mother is coming from. They gave me a big land there.
You built a clinic there?
Yes, but I told them that the land, because I have to learn from what happened in the past. So I told them the land they gave me, I want a deed for it. So we're working on it so that when I'm not here, nobody will find my children for it. So I want to make a big farm. And I'm working with the people in Yasen so that we can do communal farm so that the town can feed itself. So we're doing all of that. This is what we have to do in Nimba. This is what I want our people to come back for us to do, industrialization. This is why we who have hands, and Mark, I keep coming back to this. We who have hands, we can change the situation. We can sit in Monrovia or way over there in America on computer every day writing. We have to be practical. We have to come to this town. There are too many Nimba people in America. What are we doing? What project do you have in Nimba for our people? Our people come from refugee camps in Guinea. They go back because there's nothing for them to do there. You know, before we used to have monopoly over business. Today is not the case. 90% of the people who are selling gas are not Madiba people. 90% of the people who have cars are not Madiba people. Everything has changed. So we got to focus on education. We got to retrain ourselves. We got to get involved at every level. So yes, you know, this is a big challenge. We build a mosque in Saglipe. Once we finish with that, we're jumping on Ban Mosque. So every major town in Nimba, we got to have mosque there. And you know, this Monrovia praying business, we also got to stop it. Yes. There's no more space. So this year, and no more, I will be seeing in Monrovia here, in any mosque, during Ramadan or Ibrahim Day. That one will be our mosque in Saglipe before. I think the Ganda people should do the same thing. The Senegal people should do the same thing. The Banga people, the Kakata people, the Topma Bread people, the Lofa, all the Vanjaman people, the Kwaduboni people, everybody should go home to pray. In Monrovia, praying time, by the time you get in the traffic, you can't even reach there, they pray finish. And then you no longer have space to pray. To pray now on Benson Street Mosque, you got to block the street and then inconvenience people, and then they throwing all kinds of words at us for praying God. We have to expand. We have to get out of the city. We have to go. So I'm declaring here that every prayer day now, I will not be anywhere in Monrovia. You want to see me now, Mike Jabateh? You want to interview me? On pray day, yeah. Truth FM, yeah. We also operate from there. Okay. Because this is the way to do it.
Okay. And do you have any parting comment?
No, I think I want our people to respond. I appreciate our but if you want to criticize me, first understand what I say. If you don't understand it, normally the tape is on. You can go back to it and listen to it. But please, do not misinterpret me and respond to the misinterpretation. I'll be more than happy. I'm on Facebook. My name is Musa Hassan Bility. I'm on Facebook. You will see my sign. I know there are a lot of other Musa Hassan Bility on. So you will see Streamex Sambo on my name. You can ask me any question. You can send me a message. You can say, if you didn't understand anything, you can let Mark send it back to me or send it to myself. I will answer it. But I think it's important. I thought it is very important that, we make the clarification.
Honorable Musa Bility.
Yes, sir.
I hope. And now, I hope to see you going to Macan this year.
Yes. We have determined that we'll go this year. Inshallah. Okay. We'll go
this year.
Yeah.
Thank you, Honorable Bility. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.